The ghostly figure in the mirror. In the small, forgotten town of Eldermoor, where mist clung all day to narrow cobbled streets, there stood an ancient curio shop. It was a cramped, dusty emporium filled with oddities from bygone eras, tarnished silverware, moth-eaten rugs, and forgotten antiques. Its windows were foggy and dim, casting a mysterious glow in the dense fog and drawing the few daring souls who passed by. The shop's most intriguing item, however, was a weathered oval mirror that hung in the darkest corner. The mirror, its frame ornate and tarnished with age, seemed perpetually cold to the touch, and was said to reflect more than just the present. Clara Thompson, a young and curious historian, had heard whispers of this mirror. Her goal was to document local myths, and she sought out the shop, intrigued by the rumors that spoke of the mirror's odd reflections. Many claimed to see a ghostly figure within its depths, a pale woman with sorrowful eyes. Clara entered the shop on a pitch-black night, the only light coming from a flickering street lamp just outside. The air inside was thick with the scent of old wood and aging paper, and as she stepped further inside, the door closed behind her with a chilling creak. "Looking for anything in particular?" asked the shopkeeper, an elderly man with a voice as dry as the pages of the books that filled the shelves. "The mirror," Clara replied, trying to mask the anticipation in her voice. He waved her toward the shadowed corner. "Many seek it. Few dare to look," he murmured cryptically. Clara approached the mirror, her pulse quickening. She could feel a cold draft emanating from it, seeping into her bones. As she looked into the glass, her own reflection wavered, replaced by that of a spectral woman. The figure seemed to reach out to Clara, her eyes pleading, lips moving silently. Heart-pounding, Clara was drawn to decipher those silent words. "Help me," she read, barely whispered across the void of time and death. Determined to uncover the truth, Clara delved into the history of Eldermoor. She discovered that the mirror had once belonged to Lillian Graves, a woman who had mysteriously vanished decades ago. Rumors circulated that she had been locked away by her own husband, his heart gripped by jealous madness. Compelled by her findings, Clara returned to the shop night after night, her sleep troubled by dreams of the trapped soul. The spectral figure appeared more frequently, her gestures growing desperate. One particular night, as Clara reached out to touch the mirror, she felt the barrier between the worlds thin. Her hand, instead of meeting cold glass, plunged into a chilling void. The spectral figure grasped it tightly. A sudden barrage of images flashed before Clara. Lillian's imprisonment, her cries for help, and the mirror as her only witness. But through this psychic connection, Clara also glimpsed a hidden truth. A key buried beneath an ancient oak tree on the outskirts of Eldermoor. Confident that freeing Lillian's spirit was her only path forward, Clara ventured into the moonlit woods. As she dug into the damp earth beneath the twisted roots, her fingers unearthed a rusted key. Back at the shop, Clara placed the key in the lock of a cabinet she had seen in her visions,